Hi again. Welcome to my personal branding workshop where I'm sharing tips and practices I utilized in developing my personal brand. My name's Elizabeth Pringer. I'm the founder and chief content officer of Prose Creative. During our last time together, we did a lot of great work. We got to brag on ourselves and feel really good about all of the skills and values and attributes that we share with the world. I hope that you are well on your way to developing your brand identity and brand mission statement. As a reminder, speaking kindly and giving compliments to ourselves is key to jumpstarting our confidence in marketing our brand. Today's activities might seem a bit easier than activity 1, where we did the legwork to develop your brand, but these activities are just as important to your brand. In the last video, I mentioned putting your brand mission statement in a spot that you see every single day, and this is what we're doing today. So think about some place that you look at multiple times throughout the day. Maybe it's a mirror in your bathroom, maybe it's a poster in your office, or maybe it's a sticky note in your car. Decide where the best spot is to showcase your brand mission. Write it down on your branding worksheet and commit to it. I made a cool little wallpaper design for my phone, so every time I pick it up, which is multiple times throughout the day, I see it. Print it, frame it, have that really cool neighbor of yours down the street cross-stitch it on a pillow for you. Again, the more you see it and say it to yourself, the easier it's going to be to communicate that to people around you, whether it's on your digital platforms or one-on-one setting, a written application, or a group setting. So now you have your brand identity and mission, and you're looking at it and believing it every day. But now, how do you live it out? I have to admit, it's not always easy. As a mom of 2 young boys, a partner to my husband, a busy entrepreneur, and a highly social being, I'm pulled in all sorts of directions. Staying intentional to my brand and my authenticity is not always top of mind. So I'd like to share with you a few ways that I'm intentional about staying true to my mission of inspiring people through my words and actions. I use words kindly and call out hate. I started this whole discussion noting the importance of talking kindly to yourself. And the same goes for how you speak to others. My background includes politics, which is clearly a tricky subject to navigate. But I found that the less I talk at someone and the more I engage in healthy conversations, the more connections and the deeper connections I make. I don't weaken my beliefs or convictions, but I find a way to deliver them so that they can be received easily and safely by others. Conversely, I do not allow hate to be spoken or shown around me. I will call out sexism, racism, homophobia, or any other forms of harassment. Now, I've made the mistake of being an active bystander to inappropriate mannerisms and behaviors, and I vow to never let that happen again. I respect myself and others. I give myself time to meditate and take care of my body. I allow myself rest and space to be creative, and I give myself positive affirmations daily. I take a sincere interest in other people and what they are going through in their lives, and I don't judge them for any decisions they may make. And in return, I expect others to be respectful of my choices and decisions. This goes for my family, friends, and people I work with or people I work for. I expect equality in the home and workplace and will always advocate for policies that support equality and equity. I continue to stay engaged in politics and advocate for issues that impact women and children. I do this by staying informed on upcoming elections. I get to know the candidates I'm voting for, and I always encourage others to register to vote and to actually vote. And then I vote in every single election, from school board to city council to presidential elections, from primaries to generals to special elections. I attend town halls and public meetings, and I do something as simple as recycling at home every day. And probably my biggest and most favorite brand action is supporting other women and collaborating with other talented women in the creative space. I buy from women-owned businesses. I share content that other women create. I read women authors and I watch films directed by women. And today, for example, is one of the reasons that I love my brand. I get to share my insight and experiences to a group of women who are changing the world. You are strong, capable, and deserving. I invite you to use your voice to speak out and assert yourself. Your thoughts and your brand matter. So our last activity today will begin on your Prose branding worksheet. However, this will be an ongoing practice, hopefully forever. So I invite you to begin a journal to document all of the ways you will live out your brand. This will allow you to see how amazing you are and the actions that you are taking to make the world a beautiful place. Start this list today and keep it going. And then one day, when you have all of these great entries, you can have a lot of fun going back through them, and it may help you uncover an answer to a potential challenge you're facing. Authenticity is the key ingredient to building up your personal brand. In my case, it's helping me grow my business and giving me the ability to work with some amazing people. I'm helping businesses, brands, and individuals connect with consumers and clients, and I know I'm making a meaningful impact in people's lives. I feel within my heart of hearts that I'm inspiring people with my authentic words and actions. Now, let's pause here. Let's celebrate how talented you are, and again, the brand that you are developing for your success and for your future. Show yourself some love. And also remember, take some time to give yourself grace during these exercises and practices. I know from experience that you will get off track, and that is totally okay. Things happen in life. We go through challenging times and situations, but you can always get back on. Remember, along with talking affirmatively to yourself, you should also give yourself grace. Okay, that was a lot. Great job. Now think about everything you wrote down. Take all of that positive self-talk, the skills you are most proud of, and your personal mission statement. That all needs to be considered anytime you go to post something on social media. Social media and digital platforms have become the new everything. It's all out there, it's all accessible. Anyone from future employers to clients to business investors, even your in-laws can look up your name and potentially find out exactly what you like, what you say, what you value, who you value, and that stays there forever. I'm grateful that social media was not as accessible when I was in the early stages of my career because I was not nearly as sophisticated as I am now. There's no telling what I would have put out there. But we now know how much social media impacts our lives and our futures. So keep this as a strong reminder. Everything that you post, everything that you publish, every picture that you put up, that's going to stay there. So it's a really good idea to start this practice of implementing your authentic personal brand and making sure that the content that you are sharing and what you're putting out there for people to see is in fact what you want and how you want them to see you. So thank you again for your time and your energy. And also, you've joined this discussion, which tells me that you are embarking on a really fun journey, and I'm so excited for you. If I can ever be a resource for you, please don't hesitate to reach out. Follow me on social media, check out my website where I have many ways to connect and to continue receiving resources from me on branding, writing, finding your authentic identity, and more. Thanks so much, and I look forward to connecting.